What is going on, guys? So this is Tommy Plays, and today I'm bringing another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be telling you how you can upgrade your PS4 hard drive. So if you're like me and you have the 500 gigabyte version, you know that 500 gigabytes isn't exactly a lot, especially nowadays. Maybe 3 years ago when they first came out it might have been a lot, but nowadays with games coming out that are about 60 gigabytes, it's really not. You really can't download a lot of games. In fact, I had to delete Overwatch just to download an update file for both Infinite Warfare and Titanfall. Like, it's getting kind of ridiculous, and I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm just gonna buy a new hard drive and install it and just be done with it. So this may be a bit daunting at first, but don't worry, it's not like you're building an entire PC or anything. It's really not that difficult of a task. Trust me, you'll be just fine. Okay, so in this video I'll be showing you exactly how to do this. First of all, you need to buy a new hard drive. That's a bit obvious. I bought a 1 terabyte hard drive. I recommend you buy at least 1 terabyte. The hard drive must be 2.5 inches. I will put a link in the description of all the other requirements if you're curious, but just know 2.5 inches is what you need. Most commercial 2.5 inch hard drives will be perfect. Next, you will want to get a USB drive. Any USB drive, make sure it's at least a gigabyte though. There's at least a gigabyte of free space in it. Go to the website in the description below and scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on the small black download button. Do not click any other download buttons, none at all. Not even the big blue one at the top that looks so clickable. Okay. Scroll all the way down and click the one on the very bottom, because that's the one you need. You'll know you're downloading the right one if it says it's about 150 megabytes. While that is downloading, go ahead and go to your USB drive and save a file name in that USB drive named PS4. Then in that file, save another file named update, all capitalized. Then put the update file that you just downloaded in the update folder. And make sure that that update file is named PS4 update.pup, and that needs to be all capitalized as well. If you didn't catch any of that, the instructions are written on the website, and they're really not that hard to follow. So yeah, there you go. Now let's head over to the PlayStation itself. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to back up all your files so you can keep everything that's in your library. You know, any screenshots that you took, any of that, you're going to want to keep that, so you're going to want to make sure you back that up. To do this, you either need to get another USB drive or use an external hard drive. I use an external hard drive. I do not recommend using the same USB drive that you put the update file in though, because both files are going to be named PS4, and then it would just get confusing because it's going to want to replace the file and everything. Just make sure you have separate things to do that with. Also, you're going to want to delete all of your games, unless the game isn't backed up by like PSN or anything. I know PT is a game that doesn't do that. Most games you shouldn't have to worry about, like all those big games like Call of Duty Battlefield, any of those, you can just delete those, get rid of them, because what will happen is when you try to restore and back up, it's just going to take forever, hours and hours, and you just don't want that. Once you delete all of your games, go ahead and go to Settings, scroll down to System, then hit Backup and Restore, and select Backup. Again, depending on how much stuff you have on your hard drive, depends on how long this is going to take. Mine took about 5 minutes. It really wasn't that long, but then again, I only had to back up about 5 gigabytes worth of storage. So once you have done that, now it's time to put the new hard drive in. So make sure you have unplugged everything from your PS4, you know, the power outlet, HDMI, all of it is unplugged. So over the disk tray, there's a section that has a kind of a shiny black plastic on it. It's really not that hard to miss. That is what you're going to remove. So take both hands and just press down and pull. It may take a little bit of time, but trust me, it will come off. And also, if I can do it with one hand, as you can see in the video, I'm positive you can do it with two. Now you will see the inside of your PlayStation. Most importantly, you will see where the hard drive is. If you look closely, you will see a screw. It has the PlayStation symbol things on it, you know, the X, square, all of that. And all you're going to want to do is just take a small Phillips head screwdriver and unscrew that. Then once that is unscrewed, all you have to do is just pull out the hard drive. Now you're going to see 4 black screws on both sides of the hard drive. Unscrew those, and then just take out the and then take out the hard drive. Make sure you pay attention to how the hard drive is like placed in the tray, because you're going to want to make sure you put the new hard drive in correctly, because if you don't, you could screw a lot of things up. Alright, so once you have put the new drive in, just screw back in the 4 black screws. Once you've done that, place the tray back into the PlayStation, wait until you hear like a little click, and then screw back in the fancy screw with the symbols on it. Now put the black cover back on, just place it somewhere near the middle and slide it until it is no longer freely moving, and that's about it. Alright, now you're going to have to go and turn back on your PlayStation. You will be told to plug in the USB drive with the update file. Do that and then just click yes, and it will go through its thing. It will ask you, it will tell you to initialize the PlayStation. Just click yes on that. Once you do that, you're going to start the setup process of the PlayStation like you just got a new PlayStation. And just go through all of that, put all your details in, everything, and once you do that, you'll be brought to the PS4 login screen. Now don't worry, I know your profile's on there. Just relax. All you need to do is select a new user, go to set, and you also need to plug in the drive that you put your backup on. That's why the backup was important. And go to settings, then system, backup and restore, and this time you're going to click restore. And this is going to take about as much time as it did to back up, so be prepared for that as well. And then once it is backed up, as you can see here, all of your profiles, all of your game library stuff, it's all going to be there. Now all you have to do is just re-download your games. Alright, that's about it. I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you found this helpful. I think upgrading a PS4 hard drive is a bit of a necessity, especially for the 500GB models. But yeah, I hope you found this helpful, and I really do hope this wasn't that difficult for you. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, you found it helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and as always, have a nice day.